Hello, everybody. My name is Ryan M. Hughes, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about the person I desire to become and the path I am on to developing mastery. More than anything, the person I desire to become is the best version of myself that is possible. Whether that be Ryan the businessman, Ryan the master, or just Ryan the kid from the block, I want to make sure that each and every day I go to sleep knowing that I gave that day every effort I was capable of in order to live my best life, and no stone was left unturned on my path to get there. Currently, I am on a journey to developing mastery and every day becoming more and more the businessman I have longed to become my whole life. My personal journey in this conquest started young. I was about 11 years old, living in a small town, not able to work a normal job due to my age, so I would hang flyers in the local grocery store window, advertising my services, mowing lawns, and walking dogs. I did this for years, mostly without much success, but I never gave up, constantly updating my flyers and coming up with new services. It may have been considered a failure to most, but I learned one of the most valuable character traits through this time of my life: perseverance. Fast forward through my life, and I've had many ventures just like the grocery store window. I used to do tattoos out of my kitchen in high school in order to pay rent. I started my own clothing line, my own elder home care business, and now I'm part owner of a very successful 105-year-old bicycle shop. Things have gotten better since my young days of failing at the grocery store window, but I still fail and learn on a regular basis. It's failing and learning that brought me to where I am today, pursuing my master's in innovation and entrepreneurship at Full Sail University, with this book helping me out along the way, Mastery by Robert Greene. The first of these strategies was the primal inclination strategy. This strategy to me was all about the curiosity blooming into passion over one's lifetime and staying true to that passion, keeping that original curious spirit firing to develop the love for the particular field more and more every day. In order to master a field, you must love the subject and feel a profound connection to it. This is a point Robert Greene makes in which I think everyone should take away from this strategy. The next strategy, the Darwinian strategy is actually rather similar to a strategy I've always had in the back of my mind, whether in the workplace or doing work for someone. I always tell myself to make myself valuable. If I can do something no one else can, I can't be replaced. Therefore, I survive, and it's survival of the fittest. The rebellion strategy, or the third strategy to me, is all about the fuel to the fire and turning negative energy into positive energy. This strategy actually brings me back to a turning point in my life. When I was young, I was a graffiti fiend. I would spend hours with my nose buried in my sketchbooks, drawing tags or coming up with new styles. My adoptive father would constantly tell me he'd never do anything with it. He never supported me pursuing an art career and would constantly make jokes to bring me down. I always had his voice in the back of my head, and it drove me to become better in order to prove him wrong. After a couple years, I started my own graffiti inspired clothing line and was wearing a shirt with him in public. A kid came up to me and asked where I got the shirt and how he could get one for himself. I grinned at my adopted father and answered the kid. At this moment in my life, I knew there was nothing I couldn't do as long as I worked as hard as I did to prove him wrong. The adaptation strategy is the fourth strategy the author speaks on. This strategy told me to never give up no matter what might change in my life or hold me back. Robert Greene writes, if change is forced upon you, you must resist temptation to overreact or feel sorry for yourself. This is just a reminder that we all need that life goes on, and if your circumstances have changed, you have to make the best with what you have. The last of the strategies is the life or death strategy, or as I like to call it, the stay on your path strategy. I call it this because, just like in the book and what happened to Fuller, if you fall off the path your heart truly desires and just start going for the easy money in life, you are never going to feel fulfilled in life. Robert Greene writes, you cannot have everything in the present. The road to mastery requires patience. Proving even more how important it is to stay on the path and steer clear of the things in life that might distract you or take you off your path. For my dream career path, I would like to open and invest more businesses and really become a strong figure in my community. I would like to spend my days checking on my managers and helping them decipher issues they may be having in the workplace. I want to be a leader and give hope to kids coming up that they can be whatever they want to be and have all the things they've ever wanted as long as they work hard. In my next 3 weeks, I'm going to finish reading this book and working my hardest to get an A in this class in order to jumpstart my path to mastery.